Welcome back. This is Test 1, Loop 1 at the Hillbilly Sprint Enduro in Clanton, Alabama on August 13th, 2023. This is round 8 of the 2023 season for the Southern Enduro Riders Association. This is a highly anticipated location because there hasn't been a race here in over 10 years. Brian Petty and a bunch of volunteers worked their butts off to get this place ready to go over the past couple of months, working countless weekends in extremely hot conditions. The anticipation was definitely evident in sign-ups because turnout was more than double the usual turnout. We did get some rain on Saturday afternoon, so conditions are slick, but so far this is an awesome trail. This is a sprint enduro format. If you're not familiar, sprint enduros are a race against the clock. Riders are organized in rows of 4 and sent out one at a time, 15 seconds apart. In today's race, we have 2 tests and we'll do 4 loops on each test. The lowest cumulative time wins. I'm racing in the B50 Plus class today. There are 10 of us in the class. We've got 5 KTMs, 2 Yamahas, 1 Sherco, 1 Honda, and 1 Husqvarna. Now, unfortunately, we did have a little bit of drama in Test 1, Loop 1 due to a wrong turn made by a significant number of riders. I was one of them. I saw these 2 left turn arrows and followed the trail to the left. This was actually part of a kids course for the previous day and cut off over a mile of Test 1. There was originally a ribbon that got knocked down and there was a right turn arrow right here. Those 2 left turn arrows combined with the ribbon being knocked down was just an unfortunate situation. I think you can see how a lot of riders turn left when they should have gone right. These kinds of things happen in races, and it's impossible for race organizers to predict what might happen during a race with a critical ribbon getting knocked down, etc. They ultimately decided to drop Test 1, Loop 1 from scoring, which was the right decision in my opinion. Following the race, there were some comments on Facebook saying that errors were being ignored, riders cut the course, and basically saying that riders who made the wrong turn were being dishonest. After seeing these comments, I found the problem area in my video and posted this video to Facebook. The reason I posted the video clip on Facebook was to show that it was a reasonable mistake to make based on the situation. This was not a criticism of the people that worked so hard over the many weeks in 100-degree heat to put on this race. It was simply to illustrate that it wasn't riders intentionally cutting the course or being dishonest. They just didn't know they'd made a wrong turn. As a result of posting the video clip, I was called a pro crybaby, but I guess that's better than being an amateur crybaby. But my only agenda was to illustrate, like I said, that it wasn't riders intentionally cutting the course or being dishonest. I think the real lesson here is never engage on Facebook. I've learned that lesson before, but can't seem to help myself sometimes. Now let's get back to this awesome trail. This place has awesome fast-flowing areas and very tight technical single track. Test 1 ends with a very long grass track section, and that was a lot of fun. This area was surprisingly rocky and you had to be on your toes. As I mentioned, Test 1, Loop 1 times were dropped from scoring, so that was a good warm-up, and it's time for Test 2, Loop 1. Test 2 started out with some awesome flowing single track. Tricky spot, root, bad spot right there. I came up on Benny Waldrop here. I could tell he was in a very awkward position, so I stopped to help him pick up his bike.
That's a bad spot to be in.
Yes, sir, thank you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Got that front brake?
Front fender, yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Traction was really good in parts of test 2. This is one of those sections, and this was super fun. At the end of test 2, loop 1, I'm in second place with a time of 12 minutes 42 seconds. Now it's back to test 1 for our first official loop on this test. While traction's pretty good in test 2, test 1 is still really slippery.
Little shiny spots getting slick. Ah, like that. Dang it.
So here comes the problem area we talked about earlier. You can see they've got some additional arrows and ribbon put up there. The trail goes down this hill to the right, and then some really cool single track.
I didn't think it could get slicker in the second run, but it seems like it's slicker. It's like got a clay base or something. I think he's in the B light class. Fast kid. Thanks, Max.
I finished test 1 loop 2 in 15 minutes 23 seconds, which dropped me down to 5th place with a cumulative time of 28 minutes 6 seconds. I'm going to skip ahead to the final test of the day, test 2 loop 4. Traction improved significantly throughout the day, and the trail got a little rough as you would expect, but it held up really well. This test has some really rocky areas. I'm disappointed they don't really show up on camera very well, but these rocky areas were a lot of fun. I finished in 6th place in the B50 Plus class with a cumulative time of 1 hour, 37 minutes, 9 seconds. These top 4 guys are guys that I also raced with in the SERA Hare Scramble Series. They had some very close racing throughout the day. Congratulations to Ronnie, Clint, and Russell on the podium finish. Big thank you to Brian Petty, David Vines, and all the volunteers who helped make this race a success. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed these race recap videos and leave a comment. That really helps me out. Thanks for watching.